Let's go, my friends. In my opinion, the favorite M80 versus All Night. Not gonna lie, don't know much about them. Only player I know is a Diverser. Let's see, Koala on the Euro.
I mean, the observers did it perfectly, right?
Net already won Ascension last year.
What Royce on the desk was perfect.
What? The guard, man.
Very big
Wants to do it again.
Not a single loss except for one in the initial debut of their new player of net. And he's playing some very tough rosters in the past as well.
So good, bro. So good. He changed this team, bro. Not gonna lie.
Started Nismo in the breach as well. On the defense, keep an eye on their utility usage and how well they can synergize against each other. Many different rounds. Mid would be dominated by Koala Noob, disrespecting any smokes the attacking teams would bring. But Net may have some problems here in market.
I jinxed it. I always do that.
Market immediately, and All Knights are going to be able to get some solid clearance. Tinshoff already pretty low though, and so he'll have to play the backup, but he's pretty used to that already, being the sentinel for the team. All Knights make their entry from market onto site itself, and M80 will ultimately take the back seat early on, knowing that they're one down. BCJ with the dizzy out, but Dante for the game, opening up the pistol with 3 kills. Don't believe so. Too much of a risk, especially now that the dizzy's going to confirm that at least one is here. Fault line to slow down and get Koala to swing into at least one.
Dante, 7 kills over Arrow, 7-1, bro.
Now
oh, it's everywhere.
With 55 on the clock, but All Knights still not fully committed. Sabando, though, the remainder of that 2 that was posted up with Tinshoff is now fully escaped through mid and is holding off in market, waiting to see if he can press something from there. He cannot just yet, but he'll turn right back around, wait for the rotation that All Knights is trying to sell, and grab a kill on the net, raising back advantage.
Huge pick to remove Net. Now camera not on site. B side completely unknown to M80.
30 seconds
Full
left.
retake is possible. Dante overdrive already set in stone could take Boba control.
This is gonna be a tough retake, bro.
Spike plant goes down. They extend upwards. All Knights choosing to do the opposite. Play safe for B-Man.
It'll be the latter. Guns a-blazing, util a-blazing on the B site is M80.
Paranoia, flash on bridge.
Down a body.
We begin the spike shuffle. Fun smoke for the one-way, actually. That throws All Knights off a bit, but Dante Deus is slip-sliding around, able to keep the trades on their side. BCJ only distracted for one half of that spike, and now against 3 members, M80 put all their eggs into a basket that could not be through.
3-1.
Dude, in mid. Just facilitating every rotation.
Okay.
In the meantime here, it's a great tapestry that's woven. As long as you don't walk into that operator, Koala Noob will collect on attempt number 2, and now it comes down to Net in the back line as the rest of All Knights attempt to play kids.
Oh my.
Does a good job of opening as well as the TP.
That's insane, bro.
Is ready to play, but All Knights is 2.
Holy shit.
Same position on
What's happening here, bro?
Just as well with the rifles. Nico Machine a little lonely at the moment, but no chance M80 are going to pull back. They're still playing really back, and All Knights know it. Rolling Thunder to intercept, and that's where Koala Noob will collect. 3 deep. How about a 4-piece?
Okay. Now we're talking.
Punch. Nico Machine still standing, good for 1, but the swarm enacts. And yet, how far they come, how far they have yet to go in the remainder of this tournament. All Knights trying to say the same thing with all the experience that they've racked up and the players that they've been able to poach. Dante Deus being one of them, out of the blue for this All Night squad, and has been radiant to make them the top 1 team in LATAM South rather than the number 2 spot they had to settle for last year.
Great opener early on.
I'm impressed, bro.
The aggression from M80 was supposed to work wonders, but only on site isn't now finding some value. It's Nismo to find 1, but trades everywhere you look.
I hope they have different observers, bro.
With an op.
For this long ass day, man.
1v3 is certainly doable, but the improbability
it's more than 10 hours, I think, man, of broadcast already, bro. 7-2.
Be like a spider, eat him up backside.
You'll see the beginning of it as Dante is on. Past the cages, jumping over the wires, just trying to cause as much chaos as possible, and Net will shut it down. Is All Knights on site enough? Net says absolutely not. 3 down with the Sheriff, and that will probably do it. Rest of M80, a swath onto site. A decoy fools Adverso not, and in fact, he makes a clean getaway over to A site to at least farm some creds on the spike, if not, have himself a chance at a 1v4 to give All Knights an 8th.
Imagine. I mean, we've seen some wild stuff today.
I was thinking the same thing, bro. Today, we've seen some crazy stuff, bro. If you haven't watched the previous games, man,
Spikes down.
go check it out, bro. Especially the TSM versus Galaris. One of the best series I ever watched, bro. One of the most crazy.
All of M80 off guard at
Just go check it out, bro.
Take them down one by one. That won't be a possibility. 1, 2, wait.
Bro, that was close. That was close, man. I think if that guy wasn't crouching, he would die, bro.
M80 in seconds. 45 seconds left on the clock now. Default call.
Oh, there he goes. Yeah, you see Dante. He's completely shifting his playstyle now. Nose can't play with the stack, so we'll just try to sell and kill. And Koala's still around. M80, the lean.
Rare thing from VCT, bro. Not really good for those.
Advantage on the B site. Not much time. Not enough to clear out Xander, who's got 2 down on the lineup. The dart will force him to double back, but AFK are so uncertain. Dante is here with an ultimate, and it's got to be the saving grace for All Knights. It might be, though. Nismo caught out, but he's able to lock it down. And M80 will escape with their 4th round of the half.
Dante has truly been the 9th layer of this.
Yo, this guy's the Inferno of Dante, bro.
But this time it should surely be no fake. This is pure pressure.
There, I'm out of here. See, there's that backup from Nico. On the 3. Adverso on the 2.
Look at him, man.
Tinshoff already going to get inserted, and the Rolling Thunder to link to open things up on one channel. That's so the heavier stack can initiate and engage.
Yo, this zooming man's getting a lot of kills, bro. Normally don't say that, man. Now it's up.
Get some kills in for good measure. Just BCJ, who was able to cut into Link at least, and that makes this fight realistic.
Here. And normally, man, M80 is good on this map.
Look, I can only do so much.
Good clears, doing what you can. Good starter on a Tinshoff, and the spray. For a moment, a glimmer was there, but All Knights will lock it down and end the half with 8.
Oh. Tripwire down, Tinshoff in a great position. Use the one way of the cyber cage. Stall. Mid side completely open, though. We've seen AK in the past take that breach stun. Neon Dante rush down mid for those opening picks. It's shaping up to happen again. A reverse crunch.
Meeting at the middle, and of course it's Dante who lights up the kill feed more than anybody. And he'll join the rest of the team. Adverso and Tinshoff right at the gate. Straight into Net's mouth.
Now, Koala's so close to having that dimensional drift. That'll clear out the entirety of B and force everyone off site.
Yeah, this should be a one and done here. They'll actually enter with Koala. Just get this early because they know All Knights are going to rotate to it, and Dante is going to be very quick to the punch. But Koala makes himself known at that back site, then no one else is going to push. All Knights don't, and so Dante is walled away until the plant happens. So now you got to finish up Koala Noob early. Pick off BCJ takes the shuffle, and so M80 can trade very positively.
And suddenly, M80 is back on the game, bro.
Trivialized as Net will win his crouch battle, and it'll just be down to Sebando.
8-7.
It's only a sheriff in a potential 1v5.
Oh yeah, this is why Nico feels like a chaperone.
Poor guy.
But
That's right, man.
Definitely getting.
He really believe he could take the trash out.
First run of the thrash, and of course the guarantee that it's gonna be a site. All Night swiftly on the run back. Xander receives the message loud and clear, a little too loud and a little too clear. TP also has to come through. Dante begins the fight and wins it to start out. That's enough to bring out the overdrive on 5 HP. The rest of All Knights will enact, and Dante's gonna keep it going. Another push with 5 health points. He still finds damage. He still finds a kill onto Net. Koala Noob in the 1v2, and All Knights, there's too much pressure.
What the fuck's happening?
So and Sebando, the 2 longest standing members.
Not a lot of info gained.
No. This is ultimately.
Man, this game is crazy, bro.
Is this a bait?
Oh yeah, it is. They're gonna try suing this. Oh my god.
I can't believe the Yoru puddle works.
That's awesome. Good for a 1-for-1 though. Nico Machine does not die alone. TP from Koala Noob into market, and he's doing too much of a do-si-do here with Tinshoff. This is what he excels at, but Koala, still in the meantime, circles back, finds the kill on the back.
Yo, this guy gets some kills that I cannot believe it, bro. I cannot believe what this guy's doing today.
This final boss, and a final boss he is. 3 deep and spots Xander. Once again, 5 health points left. And this fast lane doesn't cover Spike. He can't just sweep in easy street. He's going to sell the rotation instead. Xander, uncertain of where he's at, comes down to the one shot. Dante, the double back.
This guy's the best player in the world, but what the fuck's happening here?
They absolute
Holy
star of
shit,
All Nights in
man.
Latin America.
This kid is a monster. A monster that we're
You were so low the
creating,
entire
M80.
time, man.
Unbelievable, and this is only map 1. Shutting down M80 one at a time. What would normally be just normal trades. Watching the crossfire
Oh my
corners.
god, bro.
Now, they have taken this space back, and that should surely find at least one.
So deep in, Sabando swarmed, swathed, and Tinshop on the run. Dizzy will not catch, but what can Tinshop do other than say, they're coming over here? Oh, okay. Swing out and kill them.
Yo, these guys are pretty good, bro.
Too deep in the fault line, misses. It's a retreat, and Nismo's ISO'd, but he can at least deal with that Verso, who is also segmented. The Hunter's Fury to try and finish off this low health.
They're so low, man.
These remaining M80 players, but it's just not cutting it. You've got to get to the nitty gritty. You've got to fight it out, and Tinshop can't. Stuck up in the corner, finally stuffed away. And Nico Machine late to the party, still has some util in the tank, and it is dangerous util, one that can shred the rest of his health pool, but so can the Vandal! And another Zippo clutch for All Nights, getting them to 11 this map.
What is happening? Unbelievable M80. Nismo could lurk up mid in the late round. With the help of his utility, still a stun available.
All right, let's get started. No, you're done casting. It's time to fight now. Dante Deus opening frag. All Nights get it done. And M80 questioned, but they can't for long. They have to make the call, and the call is let's push this. It's gonna be a 3v2 for a very limited time. And they will make the cut work. All Nights a little bit late here on the wide swing, though. They'll still make the fight happen now. Mid-plant. TP back. Means that they have to watch for Koala, but that also means that Net's a little ISO'd on site at the moment. You got to circle back to Elbow to make this fight work. Tinshop getting up close and personal in the off time, and it might be enough. 1 for 1. And your Cypher's on site.
Finally a glitch for M80, bro.
For it, but Koala comes through, and M80 lessen the gap to 3 rounds.
Is that they would have Dante overheat tunnel vision so early on fish that opening pick, and he does it again. No success this time. Those timeouts we mentioned before all throughout playoffs were to put him back on that leash, have him settle down and play with the team again. Now All Nights are starting off, well, I was gonna say
bad minor for AK, man.
Now there's 2 left alive.
We gotta save these weapons.
Stefan left on those islands.
But it made it
Definitely
hunting.
overheating is Dante, and by proxy, that means All Nights too. They're gonna save, which means Koala Noob, a hunting we will go.
And this is scary too. Koala had dedicated Yoru ult this round. It would be a huge advantage if he's able to get both and start to string yet another one back together.
Put that weapon here.
Not a possibility.
Taking care of business.
Yo, M80's gonna have some nice ults next round, bro.
Sabando would really adore holding on to this gun.
Shadows traveling.
All Night's in a stiff position.
Sabando will save.
Might just have to play for the 11-11.
M80 have to execute this fast, and Tinshop has already given up A site.
Cage
They're
trigger.
waiting for that rolling thunder from Nismo.
They're gonna have to wait a little longer. Xander will remain as the rat of tiles, and for it, he will get 1 kill with this operator that he's now got to try and escape with. He will. Back to the trap wire we go. Dante Deus,
Okay,
the
they're
attempted
covering him.
chase down. He does not make it.
This is good, man.
Now
This
it's
is good.
one-man trade. Owlstroke's gonna give them away. Net forcing attention, but the rest of M80 is here and watching, waiting for Dante.
29 kills for him, bro. 30.
Find one! Xanter, the TP just in time to escape! But it's 1 down for M80, they've got to hold it down, and Net is the one to lock it in. All too often it's come down to his kills on the day, and M80...
They didn't use the Rolling Thunder on Nizuma. That's pretty good.
Hicks is 1 really good kill against M80 to unlock this whole round.
Got cage
Stacked
trigger.
up on B, Rolling Thunder available, a neural theft of their own. This is gonna be a hard beat.
Koala Noob entries just in time, Sabando. Crucial start, and will now TP up for the follow-up.
Planted.
Also can't really find much promise. Too many bodies in the way. But All Nights is here to play. Like you said, that neural theft available. And Rolling Thunder now for Adverso. Countered by Nismos and Dante Deus. Tough
That was a
shot,
beautiful
huge
counter.
for M80. Trying to escape that radius, but can't do it in time.
Good counter strike,
Makes it a
bro.
whole lot easier for All Nights, or for M80 rather. Mosh first, and the cavalcade of util and gunfire should be too much, but the sprays from All Nights are doing a bit of a job. Adverso, the only one remaining, will try to fake for half.
Maybe
M80 has
point
too
for
many
the
resources
M80.
and players to 80 still a little bit indecisive,
Xander.
playing for orbs. Xander alone. Dante caught. Nico not there for the fight and now has to manage this second angle. Can catch Xander on the chase down.
Oh no.
Perfect timing to keep All Knights an advantage. And Net caught out with the recon dart as well. All Knights could read this re-leaning the B side, but they don't even need to that hard because Tin Shop's util has been here the whole damn time.
There's no smokes. There's no smokes for the
no way
execute.
in. They've got to just make it
30
well.
seconds left.
There's no trap wire on the immediate entry, so Wingman will at least get onto site for free. All Knights will hear this, they'll clock it, and they'll get ready to fight it.
VCT has trash.
Verso with the setup. The backline of AK with the knockdown. Net's target number 1 easily dealt with. And a thrash from BCJ to at least cut this fight in half, but still so much to do. BCJ wants to manage it all and has a bit of a gap in his smoke to at least grab one.
He likes this, bro.
1v2.
Very much doable.
Yo, that was a good
catches
shot.
him on the run back. And we will go to overtime.
Oh, another rotation they did.
M80 and All Knights.
This could be the potential one and done with this op. If he's not quick enough to the draw after the first shot.
Down if you hit a shot or not, and he doesn't. Tinchoff is quick on the draw, and All Knights is quick on the push. Dante, no run. BCJ enacts with punishment. Dante Deus will never not sprint again. And BCJ will never this spot again. 3 kills to give M80 some solace here on the ace site. Xander on the back line has an easy one for if Sabanda decides to enact early on, but it's Tinchoff to go.
That was clean, bro. That was a nice round, bro.
IGL can hold it down, and M80 have ground their way to game point here on Sunset.
Destroyed.
More attack round to bring it
Cage
out of their
trigger.
own map pick into Icebox. One-way setup, executes out.
Loudspeaker blaring, M80's here, and they're here to play. It's Koala Noob for the first. Koala Noob trying to be the second as well, but tagged out by the recon bolt. He'll take some chip damage as the plant goes down without a hitch. Now M80, they'll try to be the long arm of the law, and it's once again Koala Noob.
Time to jump.
I know his mother's in the chat. Probably talks about
The whole family's
engagement
there.
all the time, but not the kind that you usually talk about to your mom with.
Nice try.
I know I don't talk to her about Valorant this much, but I wish I could because I'd have so much to say about this team who is so close to winning it out.
GG.
Indeed they will.
Look at it. So
Koala
happy.
Second, 3 more kills for the round.
That's
and
nice,
M80,
man.
you've seen the story before, but did it take 26 rounds? They'll take Sunset.
Oh,
What did you guys thought about the new rebrand of M80, bro?
Together, playing their own games once more, really fishing to find the critical players on All Knights in order to take them down very, very early on.
Save this map that is, again, M80's choice, the one that they are, at the end of the day, more comfortable with, more confident in, and one that they will begin the attack on. Koala Noob, the first to jump on in. He's been taking the Omen role with this composition, while BCJ still on that Gecko. And it will not result in a plant
Man.
on attempt number 1.
The
The whole
broadcast
gang's here
started
for the
at
intercept.
4
But hey, look,
p.m.
a minute left on the
Now
clock
it's
now. Still
2
plenty of time to
a.m.
reroute
almost.
out of B main, go back to A.
Here.
Smoke's available, at least one for Koala. On the timer, sure.
This is crazy, bro.
But that being said, though, this Viper wall has a timer of its own. Going for attempt number 2 now. It's gonna be the sprays through the wall. But look at this, M80. They are a team that does not like the respect the wall. They push up aggressively, take that space back. But that ISO is already set up and ready.
Let's watch Dante. Cam on him. 1 down. Now with the armor and a whole party to help him out. It is a death ball from All Knights to take back over B site and absolutely demolish round 1. As it's another B press for M80.
Maybe wondering why M80 is so keen to go for these BXX over and over. No smokes, very little flashes available for All Knights in the post play here. A gigantic
Oh my
swing and
God.
wreck. And even
They got
then,
destroyed, bro.
it's
BCJ
still
went for
All
3.
Knights to come out the victor on their bonus buy.
A spray war that is easily won by the ones holding the whole angle, and BCJ bullied by the wingman before he can get a word in edgewise. What a stunning 3-round sequence from All Knights that shows their absolute
This thing is
dedication
good, bro.
to gatekeeping B-side. Gain from that accept, maybe forcing Tinchoff to lean over a little faster, but it's not like he was going to be there for the post-plant fight anyway. Rest of AK is, though, to support Dante Deus, and Net can't even get the shot down. Nico Machine has the
Holy
whole
shit,
damn site
man.
to himself. 4 kills.
Back yet again to A. Viper wall dividing out the site. A great post plant option to keep M80 back.
Big push immediately in M80. Close range fights, isolated with the help of that opener smoke.
Spike planted.
Koala Noob getting a little more active with that util. Good for the long run. And now M80 can play the game that they were trying to play for the past 4 rounds, but they just could not get the time window. This time, AK, not much to offer. Tinchoff is coming from the flank, but
This is the wrong way, man.
Sabando has been cleared, sterilized as his sight. M80 will butterfly away and break the curse.
I don't think butterflies can exist in the snow. But this was pretty ice cold plays coming out.
Dude, you're on fire today.
Oh, well, the map isn't, but I mean, so, yeah.
A lot of util being spent here for M80, but it's what you gotta do to guarantee that everything's cleared. Which I guess they still haven't yet. And you still gotta deal with the steps to make sure that Koalanu gets out of here scot-free. And he'll actually insert. What a turn from Koalanu, but taken by Dante's ultimate. Who will instantly
Man, this guy is so clean, bro.
Running the ultimate, so we can get back to the fight, which is now a 4v3. Make it a 5v3, make it a 5v2. All Knights keeping everybody stable. Zero troubles in the bomb.
Yo, this kid is unbelievable, bro. Put this kid on franchise right now, man.
They're gonna double down again. They make the plan to dump the util, and now there's nothing to stop them to get it down.
Yeah, now they're able to unleash everything here. Hunter's Fury, not guesswork, and Verso! Amazing timing and tags!
Another!
Rest of the damage can be done from a distance here. And All Knights have played the clock impeccably.
Down
The
by
pit
2.
still goes. But a 5v3, very winnable for All Knights. BCJ on high, unstoppable for one, but only one. Smoke directly outside of the pit. Xander, minor position giveaway, but there's enough time to back it up. Deus rounding out the back, making sure no one's on belt, no one's on spawn. It's all happening in the ultimate. Perfect timing to step out for Xander to find at least one, and two more on top of that, but there's enough firepower.
Oh, I
for All
like
Knights
this guy,
time
man.
around.
Dante,
To get
you're
them
my
to
favorite
6.
players right now, bro.
Xander was the one lurking up halls on B. But this time, it's the whole team back at it again. Added difference this time, Koalanu gets the opening pick, can also ult backside for info. Net, post-plant, lockdown available. A lot of ults to clear that space. A big struggle for M80 so far. They can just shove away these defenders for a little bit and breathe.
Good attempt by Tinchoff. The timing was so great, but the shots unfortunately were not.
Can't use that.
And M80 will refuse to overextend after the mishaps of the previous rounds that have been lost. Dante, in we go. Double tap, up and going. Onto yellow, perfect flash timing for Nismo to stay up.
Enemy remaining.
And now has the second angle against a very powerful All Knights that are still able to make this pretty even. And Verso in the 1v2, and he's won these before. Koalanu behind the block as BCJ gets felled
One smoke.
for the 4K for the round.
But Koalanu has ult. They could identify exactly where the Viper is, point them out, and instantly slay this beast.
Oh, that's nasty. I love that idea. Well, that's why Tinchoff's here. So just stave off whatever gets thrown in, and there's a lot thrown in already, absolutely overwhelmed. And the TP indeed coming in. Tinchoff has to hold down what's left of the pit itself, and he's able to do a pretty good job before the rest of the team comes through. And Verso waiting with the Hunter's Fury. That's 2 more picks with this guy's ult. How consistent he's been this game so far. And how much of a panic Koalanu is in the 1v3 inside his smoke, and with basically 0 time to get this spike down. He just barely will, though, as the rest of All Knights come screaming back on the retake. Smoke back down on yellow, so Koala can waste a little bit of time, but Dante spots the gap and kills it. All Knights up to 7.
Can then maybe take this space back and enable this caravan over for B under halls. Oh, this is so risky, but it works. What about Kitchen? You have no idea. It's the Thrash. That might be round.
Man, on top of the ISO
What is
ult
happening?
2.
Everybody's
One
stunned.
detained, one domain expansion,
planted.
both conquered.
Man,
All
this
Knights
kid is
fired
different,
on all
bro.
cylinders.
Coming back.
And it'll lead to another 8-4 half if all goes smoothly. But BCJ and Nismo sitting on top of this spike, letting it cook.
Yo, not gonna lie, there's so many incredible players
Waiting for Thrash
on
to
Ascension,
come back.
bro.
There it is. Disperse! M80. All right, BCJ has to have the crossfire of a lifetime, and with the ISO wall, he cannot do that. So,
Well, I made it
they
too.
make very quick work. And again, util conservation, baby, helps to have 3 ults in the back.
Look how deep Team Shops KJ turret is, though. Past the Viper wall. No immediate threat detection coming out from the attack on this post-plant flank. It's going to be Adverso.
No one poking a head out. Be the first to do it, and it's just in time against Net. Milliseconds left on that double tap timer, but it's enough to gain early advantage, and All Knights spring the trap. Verso running back from lane to detain the remaining members of M80 a little bit more, coming on the flank. Yeah, what a fun little white guy scooch. Excuse me, just gotta get past you real quick. Head back over to mid and meet the rest of my team. as Nismo gets half a defuse for free, and Nismo and Xander are winning their fights a little too much right now.
That was one of the biggest trolls I ever seen in my life.
To clear away everything
When you have the chance to kill the big boss like M80 is, bro, you need to take that, man. You need to take that, bro.
3 and 11's correct. But I have no doubt now, with how much control these agents can have, they should be able to bring that stat line back.
He likes to do that, bro. Oh my god.
Xander.
And Nico, 10 HP, bro.
Earlier, and it certainly isn't Dante, but it certainly is a fun shotgun. Oh, gotta feel good playing that secondary. Xander still able to have some fun with those smokes. And now, M80 free reign over B lane. Don't have to hold a candle to any of these other sites, especially if Koala Noob can silence Tinshoff like that.
Remember again, big reason why we saw M80 lose their last series back in June on this map was because they brought a new player on. They were still figuring things out. The microplay and synergy was way off, and you could tell.
They're gonna save.
Great shots by Xander!
Clean.
Transfer!
One enemy remaining.
Self-helping, of course. With
The beast is a walkie, bro. H8.
They're usually used to be.
I love Dante, bro.
It's you and me.
Normally it's driving Miss Dante, but Dante is in the driver's seat. The one place he doesn't want to be.
Finally, he lost one.
VCJ able to deal with
VCJ.
Dante in the midst of the ultimate as well, but pretty swarmed upon by the
Only
remainder
him
of the team.
can
So not
stop
much more to do
Dante.
from there. Rest of All Night's trying to get
There's
on.
more-
Tinshoff, the
There's
first
more great
swing,
players,
the
man.
perfect
It's
shuffle.
not just him.
It leaves M80
Net.
completely swept. Save
Of
for
the
Net.
two.
Who still
Adverse
has
is solo,
two
bro.
players to
But
go
has
through
the
it.
Hunters
A
too.
combined 65 health between them. A very possible clutch for this KJ. No util in the tank, though, and no way to sufficiently clear this. Spike ready to get dropped. Net not necessarily ready to fight just yet.
30 seconds left.
Spike is yet to go down.
He's waiting for the fan out.
The HP is not
I
looking
swear to
good.
God, Tinshoff, if you dry peek this, I will. Okay. So you double up, right? On the recon bolt. Now Verso gives himself away immediately on the wide swing. Net has the better of the health pool, but Tinshoff has the
Big
better
shot.
angle. And All Knights will retain the lead by the skin of their teeth. Way to describe, especially for Icebox, because really, I mean, your shield is so willy-nilly. Dante is like, is having to use it so, like almost toxically proactive. It's like he's BMing with it, but he's not. He's looking for an opening pick. It'll come from Nico this time around, actually, after BCJ gets caught on a bit of a swift retreat.
You should
Tough
run.
break, kid. We'll get him next time with the lockdown. Assisting, actually. All Knights this time should be pretty easy. Dante will get on the board before going down, and that should be enough of a clean sweep to force away this Opping Omen. Koala Noob.
Owl drone. Valuable information. Sabando does have that Viper's
I
pit.
think it's so, man.
Net might be waiting for that pit to go down before releasing the lockdown. Stalls huge. Oh, the push is in!
To the boss.
Push. Double
Unbelievable.
controllers.
Lock it down for now to run into the
This isn't even their whole roster.
Viper's pit
Net
first
is way
Sabando.
far away, taking mid control to deny the rotate. All Night are trapped inside.
Yeah, Net doesn't even need to go any farther than this. Oh, but
don't
AK
know.
are playing heavy committal. They know they have to walk into the site. And they feel pretty safe about at least getting on, taking this yellow space, knowing that they won't be super duper
30
forward.
seconds left.
And with a pit in the pocket, Sabando can play the long game even longer. Adverso, huge extension to Nismo. Now on the double back, this is risky. Punished, no, Xander flubs! Adverso still inserted, and Nismo past the prime. Net in the 1v1 of his life to hold on to M80's chances of Icebox slipping away. And Adverso Sova racking up kills this round like it's nothing. Nismo 1v3 to potentially save this map, save this team from having to go to 3, from already a debuff in the group stage rankings. But there's no way in. And no way out.
Mad points per All Nights, bro.
It's gotta be pure retake, right? Huge information.
Wow, Koala Noob. Great timing on that. With no more time for All Knights to reconsider, they'll simply fake
It's you
to try
and
to
me.
ward out some gameplay. There's the ISO ult, BCJ.
Okay, BCJ again, man.
Winning the duel, and Dante's ISO pick is quickly slipping through his fingers. M80 still very much in this game. BCJ no less, and now with an ult to call his own too. Xander, a revenge round to get himself back
They're still
on
alive.
the board.
One betray.
2 kills so far down, and Tinshoff, not a challenge for the remainder of M80.
Dangerous dude, bro.
Round. Surely not. Wingman
5
will get
bullets.
silenced halfway down in a 1v2, and I fear I've spoken too soon. The double down though. M80
We go again.
lineup and the round. 2 out from extending.
You have Sabando watching for the cross back over, faking the Viper Wall, I believe. But Xander is just so on it right now with these timings of his utility.
Lockdown for lockdown. Does All Knights press? Seems a little bit. Nico is very up to let the wingman go, but it's just into the pit. Xander having to wait it out. Are they going to be able to find him in time here?
That's
Doesn't
great,
seem like
man.
it. They're too scared to get in the pit. They can't get inside safely. They've got a util dump too much, and by this time the rest of M80 is here. BCJ opening pick before getting traded away, and All Knights have got to swarm the pit.
Yo,
They've
Xander,
gotta
you
do
are a
it
genius,
Xander
bro.
first, and they're just unable to.
You are a
Too much
fucking
space,
genius, dude.
Too much time for M80 to come collect. They will get everything they need and then some. Keep at least 2 stable here if they're lucky. Sabando has a lot of juice left and a good reason to play this slow 25 seconds to maybe find something to call his own, but M80 will lock in and bring us to 12-11.
M80 are finding their groove once again. Not overcommitting early round, hiding away. And this is one thing that we noticed a
10
lot in our
seconds left.
VOD reviews of All Knights getting into this tournament is that oftentimes
away.
you won't see,
No time.
you will
There's time,
see
bro.
this team stacking
tripping?
together. Round after round, okay. Round after round, very little lurking. And now the only one left needs to lurk and push aggressively here. A stack up, great audio found.
No, they are all going mid.
Did he count the number of footsteps? He may have, that's 3.
He had to have. Knows where they could be snaking.
Toxin screen down.
One of your only chances to seal this map and take us to 3. Do we go to Lotus? The onus is on Sabando. First opportunity gone. That might be the only one you get. Barely any HP and so much in the
Bro,
way.
some of the shots were so
M80,
close,
one
bro.
round out from keeping this party going. Big decision for Adverso, just to clear the board.
Voila.
What a fun hole!
There's no way, bro.
That's rough, buddy. But the gang's all here. AK's ready to play. M80's ready to play. See if we go to map 3 or overtime. Ah, rough start for map 3. Nismo catches Dante's dome. And now you can play keep away. Now you can play for the retake with so much more confidence.
The body. Flash surely gone a ways now. The op cannot push into that, right? Spike still needs to go down too. 40 seconds left. That'll
2
turn
flashes for Nismo.
to the timer once more. No ults available, but Nismo has plenty of flashes. Xander has the snake bite to work with.
Last player standing.
More there.
Got trash, can
Nico,
survive.
Okay. Nice weave back. Not gonna happen.
Man, it's hard to beat this
And
team,
M80,
bro.
again, enough manpower.
We are going to another overtime. So, my friends, the English strains down, man.
Isso mesmo que
Two.
você tá vendo. 2
One more thing.
Valorant BR
Oh,
está
what a beautiful
on,
day
tá?
for the production,
Está
bro.
on com prorrogação, com emoção. E agora a gente tem a entrada aqui tranquila, aparentemente da M80. Vão tentando fazer o retake. Vão se atrapalhando completamente os jogadores da All Knight. All Knights, né? Olha aqui a M80 de novo, fazendo abates. São 3 jogadores que sobram só da All Knights que vão ter que fazer um milagre por aqui. Tem o Dante vivo e agora sim com seu fluxo protetor pode tentar fazer bagunça. Mesmo assim, olha só, vai
Ok,
tentando
cola.
cair, cai de lado,
Yo, ok,
cola.
ok.
Cola, noob!
1v4.
Direto da Austrália! Direto da Austrália! E vai pra cima. Da Austrália não, porque o Cola noob é chileno, né?
This was the kickoff, and they're hoping it's smooth sailing from here. But these teams are locked and loaded. And All Knight's attack is one not to trifle with. 1 for 1 as Sabando inches on. M80, the brigade attempting to fight back initially here, but AK are able to segment the fights and isolate all
We are going
defenders.
again, bro. Oh my god.
The only one left and can't do much about it.
It was a default towards mid the last time we had seen it, so surely different this time around.
Yeah, how nice of them to reenact the rounds that we missed.
It's like a play.
Oh, big cut.
That's so good,
After
man.
Dante's easily flashed. I think he might be getting a little tired. Understandable. The endurance game again, wearing away and looking for that gamble on the dry swing.
Poison's off.
Tinchoff still uncontested so far though, but Xander, perfect reveal. 4v2 for M80's attack as they look to once again keep it clean. And Verso already divided and conquered. Shouldn't be too difficult from there.
Left.
Tinchoff, couple clutches in his day. But
Another chance for M80 to close
so will
out,
lead
bro.
for the favorite.
They know full well what All Night is trying to do.
CJ the spray into the alarm bot as it's procced and AK begin the ascent. Takes a moment with the W till dump, but they're posted up. And Dante's electric, good for one.
Trevicho.
M80, their entrance is quick. And Adverso, his HP is apparently low. Enough to make it a very quick 3v2. M80, 2 kills out from wrapping this match up at a 2-0. And they have a toxic screen to assist them. First tap as Xander gets the Dosi.
Oh my god,
All
GG!
you need. M80 took a village, took a while, but it took M80. They will win their first match of the group stage.
I'm pretty sure it took close to 80 rounds for them to close out this series. Already redefining history, a flawless start so far for them in their run of Ascension. M80, you can tell teams have done their homework against them already.